But anyway, so I started reading Holy Cow by Harry Carey, and I just kind of ignored it. All left it on in the background,
Good
which
idea.
I think is what TV is really good for now.
Yeah.
It's background.
Oh, excellent, don't you think, for background?
Yeah, just, it just like, you're still alive. It's like a lot of people listen to Life. They don't really pay any attention to the music, but when they can hear it, then they know that they're maybe still alive.
Interesting.
Although not all of them are. That's the frightening
Interesting
part.
comparison.
Okay, it's 10:17 at WIOD, yes?
Geraldo this morning. Men attracted to overweight women.
Forget about
Why?
that. Geraldo yesterday hit an all-time new low. The all-time new low. And I haven't got any idea what the topic was, and it doesn't really make any difference. He is anybody who would criticize this show has got to be an asshole, okay? I mean, that show yesterday, and it comes on at 10 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And at 4 in the afternoon on Channel 12, like right in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And I don't hear anybody getting all upset about Geraldo. He had on a woman who went stark naked, covered herself with shaving cream, okay? She's covered with shaving cream, and she's shaving her leg from, like, the inside of her thigh down to her ankle.
What?
And everybody in the audience is looking like, what is this? And she's, and then the shaving cream, of course, started, like, withering away. You know how it, like, kind of dissipates?
In the lights.
And there were, like, nipples starting to show through. So Geraldo came running over in the usual contrived way and threw his sport jacket around her.
Good. What?
And then when they came back after the break, and I only watched like 3 minutes, and I said to myself, this is just, he's reached bottom. One woman did phone sex to men and women on the phone, absolute pig. There was another woman who was a lesbian. I don't know what she was there for, but I mean, it was just the sleaziest, the most incredible garbage. So I did, what my prerogative was, and I turned it off. But geez, when are they ever going to reach the ultimate that they want?
Well, what was that all about?
I haven't got any idea. Maybe somebody in our audience who was really desperate and watched it can tell us what it was all about. But I'm telling you, you mark my words, the day is coming when they're going to have live sex acts performed on stage on television. I'm telling you, the day is coming. Now, I'm not talking about on cable TV. I mean on regular TV.
And still, certain people will be oblivious. Just could care less.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 10:19, so that should give you a really good idea. The reason I'm postponing is because the first caller here, it says a friend of Puppies in Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Howdy, Neil.
Yeah.
Howdy, Bird. Last time I saw Pee-Pee, we were diving for golf balls at Doral.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And we're going to get together, I think, somewhere today at Shooters or somewhere. But what I really want to talk to you about, I was at the Poison concert Wednesday night, Neil, and I think these guys, well, I know they weren't wearing any underwear, but the bottom line is, of all the stereos I've stolen in my life, I'm going to put up, money to save for some underwear for these guys. Hello?
20 past 10 at WIOD. Now we got 3 stinking calls on the board. Okay, I've had it. I'm not going to do this. St. Patrick's Day. Get out of here. Get off the air. Go away. Go away. Go away. I don't want to talk. I mean, to think that we're regressing, okay? Usually the pattern of the week is Monday is a disaster, then progressively gets better. Like last Friday was great.
Oh, yeah.
And this week, Monday was a disaster. Tuesday and Wednesday were fine. And then yesterday we started backsliding again. And now today it's like the end of the world. Don't answer any of them, Roger. Don't put them on hold. Don't answer any of them, please. Give yourself a well-deserved vacation, okay? Just let them ring. I might pick them up screenless, as the case may be. What is that perfume I'm smelling from that?
Vierne.
What the hell is that? Boy. 26 past 10 at WIOD. I think when you understand that that's done by one of our board ops, that explains a lot of the bizarre things that you hear. If you're a regular IOD listener and you hear these very strange things, especially on the weekend, that should give you a little insight as to what goes on here. Well, I guess we can play the rack because we certainly got tons of stuff here, and we got still 4 or 5 stinking lines ringing there. We're not answering them. But let's just see what some of this stuff is, okay? No, I'm not in the mood to play that game again today. I feel great. And the one, I wasn't even going to bring this up because I'm feeling so good, which I guess they pick up on it, and as soon as they feel that you're feeling good, they want to make you miserable. But, back on Winds, I hate to say this, but when we were on in the daytime on that station, we had, I guess, a once-in-a-lifetime kind of experience. That audience was so responsive and so, no matter what we talked about, no matter how marginal it was or whatever, there was never any problem. They just were willingly involved in the show, and everybody was having a great time. And then on Zeta, the audience wasn't quite as big. It was still very substantial, and the numbers were great. But it just, I don't know. There was some ingredient lacking there. And now we're over here, and we have this big audience and these big numbers. But this is like, I don't know, it's still like some of the Bill Smith, Sandy Payton syndrome hangs over like a cloud over the station. This is not a fun audience, you know it?
Some days.
No, not some days. It's not a fun crowd. No matter what you bring up, no matter how inane or wacky or silly or ridiculous or serious or whatever, they're just, like, not into it. They got their own agenda. And most of them sound like they came out of a cookie cutter, you know, like they came out of that 60-cycle tone that Sandy is locked in for the rest of her life. You know, who the hell are these people? That's what I used to wonder at Zeta. I used to wonder, who the hell are these people? Because this isn't basically the audience we used to have on AM. Now we're back on AM, and we not only don't have the audience we had on Zeta, or the audience we used to have on AM, we got a whole different audience now.
What happened in 2 years?
I don't have any idea. Well, first of all, nobody knows that we're here. That's number one. They really don't. Yeah. If I could tell you how many people I run into who say, oh, where are you working now? What station are you on? I mean, now, we've been here over 4 months. And everywhere I go, they say, oh, what station are you working on now? I can't find you.
That much? I mean, really?
I mean, what they know about promotion here, you could put in a thimble and have room for the Chinese army left over. Ah, well, we got you all those bumper stickers and those T-shirts. Yeah, they're all sitting in a closet somewhere, okay? By the way, you can get all those bumper stickers at Char Hut. I still don't know if they're anyplace else now. You know, I ran into Pop in the hall before, but I don't know if he's gotten off his ass yet and taken any over to Pizza Loft. Jeff can let us know on the fax machine if he's gotten any bumper stickers yet, or any of our other sponsors. They ought to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they?
Yeah, every sponsor, I think. Is that a problem?
I'm just listening to the music, puking the drums, puking through the wall there. Scott's going nuts again. Well, he's upset. She ripped off his bobsled, Jamaican bobsled or something, so he's been out of shape about that.
You can't do that.
But no, I'm serious. This is just not a fun crowd. They're like so reluctant to... And like I hear on days when Steve tries to do, you know, just fun and game stuff, and boy, they're just a lot of surly little jerks out there. But other than that, it's just not a fun group. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to change the call letters or do something drastic, you know.
WNBC.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right.
That would do it.
Now you're talking.
Now that would put us over the top.
Where the hell is that thing?
Uh-oh.
Now let me just try to close your eyes and imagine if we change the letters. Yeah, that sounds like more fun than we're having here. I'll tell you that right now. Just listening to the jingle sounds a lot more fun, okay? And I can remember when we first came here, we'd come in at about 9:30, and we'd sit here, and the phone, like Mike, and Mike doesn't take a lot of calls. He doesn't have time.
Yeah.
But, like, there'd be always 2, 3, 4 lines ringing. All that. That's stopped. I never see any line ringing anymore. Do you? They're nothing. They're just all burned out there. I mean, they're listening, but they're burnt out. You know, they've used up all their material, like a lot of people on the air in this market. They've used up all their material, and now it's like, okay, well, what can you do for me now? Was good, buddy?
Like that first caller.
Yeah, he was good, wasn't he? Playing with Puppies balls golf or something at whatever that was all about. I don't know what he was
for golf
diving
balls.
for balls at Doral, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With Pee-Pee. I don't think he's going to find anything either, to be honest with you. But I don't know what it takes to... we need to see... We got average quarter hours now about, I would say, 45,000 people, okay? Because in the last book, which is 2 months ago, was 41,000. So now it's probably about 45,000. And our greatest moments on wins, we had like 73,000.
I know.
And there was that one day when we had 111,000 people average quarter hour, which I think could be a record.
Yeah.
But, I mean, so there's the 30,000 who are missing are the 30,000 we need. I'm not saying that we don't want you 45,000, because you're not going anywhere anyway. You're like brain dead. But the 30,000 we're searching for, those are the ones that need to know we're on here, not these other people who are, hey, how you doing? Oh, what's up? What's up? God almighty, this is a tough town, you know it? Just when you think you've really got the magic formula, and then they all of a sudden turn on you.
I think we
regress.
On INZ, we were weren't we doing in the 80s and 90,000s on days? I mean, wasn't it?
Well, you sure get carried away, don't you?
That summer?
I don't know. But I do know in that book, in the spring book, we had like 73,000 or something average quarter hour. In the summer book, before they destroyed the radio station over there. Well, next Friday is going to be a very interesting day. Those trends will come out, and we'll find out. Maybe we're just slipping. You know, I have these dead spots that guy talked about with Steve the other day. We have these frequent dead spots. The only reason we have any dead spots on this show is not because of us. It's because of you people, okay? In fact, generally, once we start taking calls from then to the end of the show is a big dead spot, like yesterday.
Oh, that was
God.
a dead 4 hours.
Dead spot? Even Geraldo don't have a dead spot that big, and I'm talking about the one between his legs, okay?
I can smell that stuff from over here. That's great.
Can you?
Yeah, that's real good. This is just today.
Well, they're all busy peeling their apples out there in the audience. That's what they're doing, because they're rotten to the core. Anyway, let's try Boca. I have a feeling about it. Hello.
Hello, Hood. How you doing?
I told you.
Those Boca
That's
calls.
my kind of Boca call, okay? That sounded like Charlie McCarthy.
Didn't it?
So we talked about Candace and Edgar Bergen.
Edgar Bergen.
You asked for it, folks, and you get it on WIOD.
Instantly.
Broward County, hello.
Hey there, big boy.
Hey, it's a celebrity caller from Pembroke Pines.
How you doing?
Find any?
First of all, I wanted to say that I've never went diving for any balls.
Really? That's not what rumor has it.
Well, listen, I wasn't...
You may ruin your reputation today, pal.
I have an embarrassing story.
I bet you have a lot of embarrassing stories.
Yeah, I wasn't going to tell you, but I changed my mind at the spur of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ladies
well,
and
just
gentlemen,
tell us the short version of it, okay?
PP
Okay.
from Pompano.
Yesterday.
From Pompano?
Right.
Yeah.
You're from Pompano?
No, Pembroke.
Pembroke
You had him
Pines.
talked into it.
I'm a little confused.
Okay,
Me
go ahead,
too.
pal. Let's try to keep on a straight and narrow path.
Well, yesterday I went down to the organ donor clinic to make a donation. And they took my measurements and said they didn't have a demand for seven-year-old size organs. But they took my number and said that they'd give me a call if anything changed.
Yeah. Maybe,
But,
maybe you should give them a call if anything changes.
But you know what made me feel a lot better?
Yes.
Do you know? They told Alice the same thing.
Yeah. I believe that.
Yeah. He went out of the room crying.
Oh. Poor
He said
Alice.
he doesn't know if he's going to be able to do his show today.
Well, I guess there'll be at least those usual 10 or 20 tuning in to find out, huh?
That's right.
Okay, well, listen, you've really outdone yourself. After last week's pathetic performance, you made a little tiny bit of a comeback.
Okay,
Just
hetero.
My boy. Well, now we're cooking a little bit, okay?
That's like the old INC
Now I
calls.
feel more like we're getting back into the real, you people have got to loosen up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it. What is my life? But I'm gonna make it mine. Here comes the sun. Be the ending of all this journey. It's just a matter of time. He's a soft-spoken guy. What is my life? He often seems kind of shy. Makes me wonder if I give him a try. But then again, he can't shy. He can't shy away forever. And I'm gonna make him mine. If it takes me forever and ever and ever. He's so fine. It's gotta be mine. Sooner or later. I hope it's not later. We've got to get together. The sooner the better. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to be held in his arms. See you in court.
11:17 at WIOD. Well, see, we conduct like our little staff meetings on the air here because that's the only way we kind of communicate. Oh, boy, a special call in Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Happy anniversary there, big
Thank
fool.
you so much. Cliff O'Neilly sends his best to you, too.
Well, thanks. By the way, thanks for that dedication a song ago.
Yeah.
That he's so fine.
We had you in mind.
Right. Well, listen, I understand you lost a few inches.
No, I would laugh at that, but with some people, that's not laughing material, okay?
I'm sorry.
Some people don't have anything to lose, all right?
Okay. I'm a 69th time caller today.
Mm-hmm. And just as desperate as ever, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, give a call to Alice this afternoon. Try to butch that child up a little bit, will you?
Okay, see you at the theater.
Okay. Row number 3.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Whoa.
11:18 at WIOD. Anyway, let's try Boca. I have a feeling about it. Hello.
How you doing, son?
I told you.
Those Boca
That's
calls.
my kind of Boca call, okay? That sounded like Charlie McCarthy.
Didn't it?
So we talked about Candace and Edgar Bergen.
Edgar Bergen.
You asked for it, folks, and you get it on WIOD. Anyway, let's see. We got time for one more here. How about Palm Beach?
Hi there.
Hi.
How are you today?
Great.
Thought I'd put a little excitement in my life and call long distance.
Okay.
Today's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday to you and to Skip Herman and to Rich Pachter and everybody.
Yeah, I didn't know so many people had my same birthday.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities.
So.
A lot of greats and would-be greats.
That's all.
Well, that's it, huh?
Oh, well, I wanted to say P.P. from Pembroke Pines made my day. I love his calls. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Well, I like the guy, too, now that's been calling you the screen painting guy.
The screen painting guy?
The one who told you about this guy who was so ugly his mother must have put him in La Machine.
Oh, yeah, he was good. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. In fact, I jumped in La Machine last night. When I came out, I looked a little better. Okay, you have a happy and a good weekend.
I'm still waiting for the pictures of the puppies on the fax machine.
Oh, I'll bring them in next week.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
Bye.
Yeah, you should have seen that one dog just, oh, God, the big one go flying into that lake. I mean, just leaped off of there.
Some love it. Others will not go near water.
Oh, he loves the water.
It's funny.
The little one, a little on the nervous side. I mean, he wouldn't come out. Here we had the sliding door wide open. And I kept calling him, boy. Once he got inside, he wasn't coming back out for anything. Okay, I bet you I'm fascinated with the Boca line because we basically have one caller in Boca today who's really been loyal. Hello. Okay. See what I mean? If it can't be a good, at least it can be dependable, right? Depend on it. That's the new slogan in Boca. Depend on it. Depend on it being a real jackass, okay? Well, give her a chance to get a good cleaner system out. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
I did.
Yeah. Well,
Who's that guy that,
Frank Lorenzo's a douchebag, too, right?
Hey, who's that guy that says
Right.
his brother's the promo guy for that exotic car show?
I haven't got any idea.
You know, he didn't even know the date. I mean...
Well, what is the date?
The date's April 15th.
Oh, April 15th. Boy, you really got all of it, don't you?
Yeah,
He sounds like, you know who he sounds like?
Hey, Neil.
What's that Turk comedian? You know the guy that we had a cart, he came in and was on with Gonzer.
Goldway.
Bob
Goldway.
You sound like Bob Goldthwait.
Hey, Neil, what?
Yeah, exactly. It's Bob Jr.
Hey, Neil, where can I get I Love Neil Rogers bumper stickers?
Where do you live?
I live in Hollywood.
In Hollywood? Right at Char Hut there on 441.
At Char Hut?
Yeah.
Oh, really? They make them?
That's what I just said.
Hey, you don't have to get crazy.
Okay.
Hey, okay,
I'm just
Neil.
a wild and crazy guy.
Hey, that's what I am. You want to hear my President Reagan, my Ronald Reagan imitation?
No. 23 past 11 at WIOD.
Neil, he's picking him right up, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, he shocked me. What's happening? Well?
Sorry we called you.
You didn't call me. I called you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Listen, I just wanted to say, last week I went to Char Hut for the first time.
Yes.
And it was great.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to thank you for recommending it.
Well, that's great.
That's
why you sound so happy, right?
Yeah, well, I'm happy because I don't have to work today.
Because you don't have to work today?
Yeah, it's Good Friday.
What kind of an excuse is that for a Jewish boy like you?
Well, hey, I'll convert on the holidays, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a goyim today.
Okay. Well, a goyim take off on Sukkot, so I guess it's okay.
Sure.
Well, listen, have a great weekend, pal.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
If Harry Carey was out in a snowstorm with no pants on, what would he say?
What would he say?
Yeah. That really frosts my ass a little bit. That's what I thought, Neil. All right. Bye-bye.
Later. 10:07 at WIOD. Palm Beach County, hello.
How you doing, my friend?
Okay. Broward, hello.
Oh, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Bird?
Okay.
All right. Neil, I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight at the Melting Pot.
Great.
And,
Don't forget now, that's 8 o'clock tonight at the new Melting Pot in North Miami Beach on 163rd. I'm glad you mentioned that.
they told me you're going to be there about 9 o'clock. I called them up last night.
Well, I think they're picking us up at 8 o'clock, so yeah, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay. Listen, I was talking to a friend. They said that the dinners there are kind of expensive, like about $20 or so.
Now, get out of here.
No,
they're
not.
nuts.
Yeah? They're not too bad?
No.
Moderate?
Much less than that for the dinner. I mean, you can spend a lot of money if you drink a lot of wine and go nuts, but no, the dinners are moderately priced.
Oh, good.
Even a schlepper like you can afford to eat there, sir.
Oh, good. Is Glenn going?
No.
Oh, too bad.
No,
You'll be all right.
Glenn likes to eat in secret.
Yeah.
He likes clandestine meals.
Exactly.
Okay. Listen, Neil, I got
With reason.
a little complaint here, a little IOD complaint. It's about the news. I don't like it when Henry does the news and then Bob does the weather after him, because one is drunk and the other is sober.
Oh, that's cute. That was very cute.
Huh?
How about that? Hold on 1 second, okay?
No problem.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're not getting bored, are you?
No.
Okay, hold on. I just want to see if he was okay.
Oh, great. I thought I was on hold for a second there.
You were for just a brief moment.
Well, listen, I want to congratulate you on your numbers.
Thank you so much.
And also congratulations to everyone at Hot.
Now, let me ask you this question. Now, you're just like a regular listener, right?
Oh, well, sort of, yeah.
Or irregular. But, I mean, you're not like in this business, right?
No.
Okay. Now, once a month we go through this. Is this like tedious and terminal when we go through all these numbers?
Well, if you don't do the whole show on it, for like an hour or two, it's no problem. I mean, you don't hear this on any other station.
Yeah,
Not only
that's
this
for
morning,
damn
but
sure.
any
You won't hear it
other
on the Peppy Field show.
Really, nobody does this, and that's what's great. You know, so if they don't like it, hey, they can just, change it and listen to something else, you know?
Exactly. That's a revolutionary idea, but they could do that.
I like it. And speaking of
I like
numbers,
it too, pal.
Speaking of the numbers, like I said, I'd like to congratulate even people at Zeta. I mean, those little .1s help, you know what I mean?
Oh, boy.
I'm sure Rose is real happy.
They turn that corner, man.
Delirious.
So I was disappointed about one thing, that
Yeah.
WNN didn't make it.
I don't see them anywhere. Anywhere. Not even a ripple.
I mean,
As Sonny
it's
Fox
sad
would
when,
say, not a ripple.
It's depressing that more people are listening to Radio WUFI than are listening to the motivation station.
I
isn't
think
it?
so, yeah.
It sure is.
Well, they can't motivate anybody to listen to the damn thing.
That's too bad. Hey, speaking of Radio WUFI, since you're on the Nutrisystem and you're losing all that weight, do you think you have to make a new promo for the morning show there? I guess not, huh?
Oh, for Radio WUFI, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what they said, fat, well, you know.
Moderately fat homosexuals who eat on the air. Yeah.
Listen, I'm calling about a friend of mine, my friend Kevin, you know, the douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the hots for Sharon.
Really?
It's like, is she married?
Mm-mm.
She's not. She's got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
She does, huh?
Yeah, her boyfriend looks just like Jason Gedrick. What does Kevin look like?
Well, he's no Marvin, put it that way.
Oh, well, tell him to forget it.
All right.
Has he ever
seen
seen...
a good word for him there, you know?
Tell him we'll call up Don and see if we can get him some of those pictures, okay?
Okay. Hey, listen, one thing before I go. Listen, Neil, if you were drinking out of a Wonder Mug, would that mean Glenn would be drinking out of a Goyish cup?
Yeah.
That's cute. I like that.
That was excellent, sir. I got to hand it to you.
All right,
Nice.
thanks, Neil.
Have
Bye.
a great life. Bye. That
good.
was very cute.
Yeah, very cute.
See, I told you, screenless is like you never know.